The Kansas City Chiefs have one of the toughest training camps in the entire league and one of the only teams that still holds their camp off campus. The Chiefs this season, just like the previous years, are going to be the team to beat, but this year it means a little more with a three-peat on the line. It's already rare to see back-to-back championships plus back-to-back teams that retain most of their core. Mahomes also taking pay cuts has helped so many times as he has the best contract in the NFL. People say he's underpaid since he's now the 11th highest paid quarterback in the league, but Mahomes said his contract is just fine. He wants to compete for more championships and will do what it takes. Training camp, we've already seen a ton from this roster and from the new faces on the team. We've seen some incredible passes to the fastest receiver in NFL draft history, Xavier Worthy. We already are quickly seeing just how fast he is and how he is simply not just speed like how people tried to make him seem like. When the Chiefs drafted him, the media and people said that the Chiefs would regret that pick since he's only fast, but that simply is just not true. We also saw this quadruple pass in training camp that hopefully we will see in the regular season. Hopefully when the Chiefs play the Raiders. The offense in general seems to be flowing very well as they continue to build rapport. There are some standout players from camp that I do want to talk about in this video. Heading into training camp, the key battle to watch was for the starting left tackle position. Last year's starter, Donovan Smith, is no longer with the team. The two candidates for the role are second-year player Wanya Morris and rookie Kingsley Summatiah. In the initial days of camp, Morris and Kingsley rotated first-team reps at the position. However, since padded practices began on Friday, Kingsley has taken all of the first-team reps, while Morris has worked as the left tackle with the second team. Like Morris, Summatiah has had a mix of good and bad reps, but it may be fair to say that Morris has looked a bit better in pass protection. Despite the obvious one-on-one competition, Kingsley has expressed that he does not feel pressured to play immediately. He just loves the game. Head coach Andy Reid elevated Summatiah over Morris on the depth chart, and the rookie seems to be responding well to the added responsibility and increased reps. During Sunday's padded practice, he took all of the first team reps that day, marking his third consecutive day doing so. This is significant because the Chiefs usually rotate days or reps for players in true open competitions. Kingsley had 22 career starts at BYU, splitting his time between left and right tackle, showing versatility on the offensive line. He has shown eagerness to learn from the veterans while maintaining his competitive drive for a starting spot. The Chiefs have consistently praised Kingsley since trading up in April to draft him with the 63rd pick. Chiefs general manager Brett Veach mentioned that Reid was anxious leading up to Kingsley's selection, highlighting the coach's preference for offensive linemen and BYU graduates. Morris, a 2023 third-round pick for the Chiefs, started 4 games at left tackle last season following an injury to Donovan Smith. He performed better in pass blocking than run blocking, according to Pro Football Focus grade, but struggled significantly in Week 16 against Las Vegas, allowing 10 quarterback pressures and 1 sack. That was also the game the Raiders defense scored back-to-back in, I believe, 12 seconds or so. The position battle is significant because if Kingsley can acquire the starting spot, he will be able to develop a ton. I was high on Kingsley going to the Chiefs before the draft, and I wanted to see him land there as he is a great fit for their offensive line. The Chiefs have seen immediate impacts from rookies in recent seasons. Rashee Rice last year, Trent McDuffie and George Karlaftis the year before, and Nick Bolton, Creed Humphrey, and Trey Smith the year before that. The trend is clear. They play rookies, and many quickly become key contributors. However, it's been a while since the Chiefs have so clearly needed a rookie to develop quickly. Historically, only 2 rookies have started at least half their team's regular season games at left tackle and then won the Super Bowl in the same season. The Chiefs aren't replacing an all-pro left tackle from last season. Donovan Smith had an inconsistent 2023, especially as a run blocker. There's a reason he remains a free agent as 32 teams head to camp. Summatiah could ultimately be an improvement. He has the physical tools with a combination of strength and quick movements that the Chiefs find appealing. Another story that has been brewing this offseason is the acquisition of former rugby star Luis Rees-Zammit. The Chiefs picked him up through the Player Pathway program. Luis was listed as a wide receiver / running back, but now throughout camp, the Chiefs have him listed as a running back. Welsh rugby star Luis Rees-Zammit is attempting to break into the NFL despite never playing an organized American football game before. Luis was among the top young rugby players in the world heading into 2024, but his lifelong dream of playing professional football persisted. By January, in instead of preparing for another rugby season, he announced his decision to pursue a career in the NFL. It's been quite a journey for Rees-Zammit, who scored 14 tries, which is the equivalent to touchdowns, for the Welsh national team. He turned professional at 18 and competed in multiple Six Nations tournaments in the 2023 Rugby World Cup. Louis' passion for football began with his father, who played in the British American Football Association in 1987. This love for the game extended to a young Louis, who spent years staying up late in Wales to watch the NFL. Now, he is a part of the very league he once followed from afar. There's still plenty of work to do, and he needs to make the team. However, he has embraced the challenge of transitioning from rugby to football with the same energy he showed on the rugby pitch. Louis' physical abilities are undeniable. His 4.44 second 40-yard dash at an IPP workout earlier this year would have him ranked 5th among running backs at the 2024 NFL Scouting Combine. The mental aspect, as Rees-Zammit acknowledged several times after practice on Thursday, will likely be his biggest hurdle. An interesting twist in his journey is the NFL's new kickoff format this season. Similar to the XFL's rules, these changes could benefit Rees-Zammit as the play now resembles aspects of a rugby match. Louis has shown the ability to return kicks and serve as a kickoff specialist, potentially providing the Chiefs with an additional defender in coverage instead of a traditional kicker. Versatility is key for Louis. Whether contributing on special teams or offense as a running back, he has embraced the task of doing whatever it takes to make the Chiefs roster in 2024. There's still a long road ahead, but one thing is certain: the rugby star turned football player is determined to make his childhood dream a reality. It will be exciting to watch him progress throughout the season. He brings a unique play style to the Chiefs that Andy Reid can use in trick plays and scheme him in different ways. He will have to continue to learn from his teammates, but you can tell through camp that he is making progress. The whole team in general seems to be striving and moving in the right direction. This offense last season led the league with 44 drops and could not get their offense clicking in the regular season last year. However, this year will be different as the Chiefs have one of, if not their best offense in the Mahomes era this season. From what we are seeing from Hollywood Brown and Xavier Worthy is very exciting for Chiefs fans who have had to watch Sky Moore and MVS be primary pass catchers for Mahomes, and that's no shade on them, but we are now getting huge upgrades, but we are now getting much better targets for Mahomes, and Sky Moore has been showing great strides at training camp, making contested catches against Trent McDuffie, so that's good. You love to see that. I'm still not done with Sky Moore, and I do believe he has potential to develop into a good receiver. Same with Justin Ross. We're seeing some good things from Ross this training camp, so I still don't want to count him out yet. The Chiefs starting receivers last year are now backups, so they completely revamped their receivers, which is exactly what they needed to do. The Chiefs offense this year has the potential to be the best in the league again, and we could potentially see another 5,000 yard, 50 touchdown season from Mahomes. I'm not even joking. This offense has insane speed, and just like in the past, speed seems to get the job done for the Chiefs. Andy Reid is a genius and will be able to use these players in the right ways. If you made it this far and you haven't already, make sure you go down below and you subscribe and you turn on notifications so you never miss a Chiefs video or any video at all. Comment down below what you're looking forward to most for next season. Leave a like as well. I greatly do appreciate it, and I'll see y'all in the next